What if I could teach you how to pay off your personal home, your mortgage, completely tax-free without ever using any personal income? Would you want to know how to do it? If you would, keep watching. When you own your house in your name, you have to go to work and you got to generate personal income in order to pay the mortgage, in order to pay for maintenance and repairs, taxes, insurance, and everything else. Did you know that if you were to set up a non-grantor, irrevocable and spendthrift trust, and you were to take your personal residence and you were to sell it to this estate, you would no longer own the property in your personal name, you would own it under your estate. Matter of fact, your estate would actually own the property. When you have a private trust that owns a piece of real estate, it is not subject to capital gains tax. It is not subject to lawsuits and judgments. And the trust can now legally expense its money that it didn't pay taxes on to cover all of the trust expenses. So think about this. How many expenses do you have on your personal residence right now? If the roof were to leak, if the pool needed to be repaired, you got to hire the pool guy, the gardener, the maid. You have to go to work and pay the government taxes before you're allowed to do any of that stuff. Because when you own things in America, you have to pay the government homage first before you're allowed to go buy or do anything for you and your family. Even feeding your children, you have to go and generate personal income, pay the government their taxes, then you can go feed your children. Folks, listen. Americans need to wake up that you need to be doing what the elite do, and you need to be operating inside of a private trust where you own nothing, but you control everything, and you position yourself to never generate personal income again, because we're going to give the liability of all of that to the new estate. If you sell all of your worldly possessions to the right type of trust, all of the expenses go with it, folks. You don't want to own things. See, when you own shit, you are a slave. You can be mad at all you want, but if you have a house mortgaged or a car mortgaged and it's in your name, you are a slave, and you will remain a slave, and you will always be a slave. The only way to get out of that is to take your finances into your own hands, create your own family ecosystem, and then use life insurance to grow that wealth. If you want to know how to do these things, you can click the link in my bio, book an appointment with me and my team, and we will teach you how the elite don't pay any taxes, because you can do the same exact thing. As always, love you all. Links in the bio.